Hey, what's happening, guys? I'm the real Speedy Spikes, or Space Spikes on pretty much every other website I'm on, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure. In this episode, we are moving on to Lost World. And if things go well, we might just even finish Sonic's story in this episode. I'm totally pumped. If we do finish Sonic's story in this episode, I am going to be super happy. Which would mean that next week we can start on the next character, Tails. Seriously, Lost World is great, for the most part. It has some segments I'm not too fond of. And the DX version butchered a segment in this stage. You'll see what I mean once we get to it. Like, honestly, it's stages like Lost World that make me wish I had a capture card to play the Dreamcast version. But, yep. And seriously, they never fixed this snake. Not in any single version of this game. I can tell you right now that the 2010 version of this game did not fix the snake. It's still a glitchy mess. And it looks like I got some graphics glitches down there. I blame the DX version. So in this part of the stage, I have to hit the 3 switches to open the door, but I also have to raise the water level as I need it. And I'm going to miss that snake because of this dramatic sequence. Told ya. And now to wait. Enough waiting. And now to almost fall off of the snake because of its glitchiness. Ugh. I don't want to jump because I think that makes it worse. Alright. Section 1 clear. Let's move on to the second. So, oops. Just in case. Remember how I said the DX version butchered one of the sections of this game? It's this section I'm talking about. See, in the original Dreamcast version, it was completely dark. Like, you could barely see where you're going. Look at this, I don't even have to turn on the lights. I can still see where I'm going. That is how not to port your game. Look, I'm gonna prove that this is a mess by not activating a single light. Ah, crap, now I have to. Well, let's just forget that happened. See? I got through the entire thing without activating a light besides the one I accidentally had to. And now, nature's water slide. Whee! And totally skip that platforming section. Spin dash through here. And behold, a ripoff of Indiana Jones. Which totally glitched. Game. What was I expecting? This is a 1998 game. But yeah, Sonic is totally ripping off Indiana Jones right now. I have not seen those movies in a while. And did I just die twice? Alright. Third time's the charm, right? Anyways. There we go. See? Third time's the charm. So we defeat the giant caterpillar thing. Oh, that's a weaker shield. Never mind. And here is one of the sections I actually really enjoy because it can be spammed. Totally broken. So pressing these switches moves the floor panels, and when they connect, they're made into a path. However, they don't disallow the use of the spin dash. As I'm about to prove, well, except when that happens, can be very broken. See what I mean? I just skipped that entire section. Alright. So... This is a hit or miss moment. If I get hit on here, I'm dead. Okay. So... Yeah. We're just about out of that room, and almost done with this stage. Now, that electric shield better not screw up the lightspeed dash. Alright, good, it didn't. And that's it. We're done with Lost World. That means there's only one level to go.
Yeah, not bad.
One level. One single level, and then we're done with Sonic's story. After a boss battle, of course. And the light is leading us to something. And...
Whoa, what's this? A mural.
A mural. Foreshadowing. Deep foreshadowing. And all of a sudden, poof!
What's this place? Where am I? This is really weird.
So is your voice acting. Just kidding. I like you, Ryan Drummond, but honestly, I blame the voice directors. First time with a voice-acted Sonic game. I get it. Oy vey. The horror, the destruction.
Why did this have to happen? It's terrible. I must stop this now.
Oh, looks like we're done. Anyway.
What was that all about? I don't think I'm dreaming here.
Well, what do you think you're doing? Passing out? Nice slide, Sonic.
Eggman! What's he doing here? Well, never mind. This time I'll get him good.
Sonic taking revenge? Holy stinking crap. This is the last thing we need in a Sonic game. I mean, Eggman could just be crashing in his house with a bottle of soda and a couple slices of cheesecake or something. I don't know. Just... Or this could totally be Eggman's new fortress. And yeah, this puzzle. Indeed, one of the hardest. That takes care of that. Now I gotta figure out this mess. Oh, that did it. There we go. We're in the final stage of Sonic's story. And may I once again complain about the lighting. Seriously, where did they screw up? Ow. At this level, I think is very well designed. You know, besides the lighting in the DX version. Uh, just this is Eggman's last stand in this game, so it makes sense for it to have a lot of tricky level design, traps, and sections where you need to use all of your recently acquired skills to their max. And it exercises the physics engine a little bit. And it also contains some of the best platforming challenges I've seen in a 3D game. That's not Mario. Seriously, I love this stage. This is one stage I keep coming back to whenever I pick trial mode. Ah, great. Now whenever I hear this music, I can't help but think of that one Sonic short. I forget which volume it was. If a Paradoxian is watching this, remind me which volume had the dancing Eggman to this song. Like, this is the part where he does his robot. I can just imagine Eggman in the room where he has prepared the Egg Viper, just listening to this on his radio, doing the robot and all that dancing. Or maybe even playing some Guitar Hero. At the master level, who knew Eggman was such a good guitarist? Yeah, I'm totally not being patient here. Alright, we are almost done. One more section, one more boss fight, and then Sonic's story is over. Uh-huh. Any intruders, indeed. It's not the intruder, because Eggman will really only have one intruder. Unless Sonic brings Tails or Knuckles with him, then 3 intruders max. But yep. Alright, these things. I do get a kick out of seeing them all being obliterated with the lightspeed attack, but getting to a safe distance where you can charge it can be painful sometimes. When I was younger, I would always do that. Forget you saw that. Anyway, camera change, good. And for a second there, I thought this was going to be another room with those little robot things. And speed shoes, which are going to be completely useless. Because really, it's a matter of using your homing attack. And getting the heck out of there to avoid those stupid robots. And yay, free falling! Oh, don't I missed! Jeez, look at that, that completely screwed me over. Let's try that again. Boy, I feel so pathetic. And down we go. Whee! Another room full of these things. I think this is the last one, actually. Because there should be some big door opening up at some point. Oh, over here, over here. To the final section of the stage. Ah, get away, get away, get away, get away. Oof, that was close. There's the dolls that a certain other character will have to destroy in the beginning of his story. Let's collect all these animals because we can. Lightspeed dash. And let's see if it does. Oh, right, there's no animal container in this mode. Okay.
Not bad.
We're at the center of the base. This is it. And this is the moment where the game tries a little too hard to be cinematic. Again. There he is. Dr. Eggman.
Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic. I'm surprised you made it this far.
Get a load of this. Come on, you big drip. Where you going? Of course, he's destroying the base as he goes up. A good thing there's this random rocket. But this is it. The final boss in Sonic's story. And boy, is this more rich of a boss than any other boss in the game except for the final boss.
Get a load of this.
It's actually challenging.
Get a load of this.
That's what you get for gloating, you fat glob of grease.
Get a load of this.
No, wait, the line is overweight glob of grease. That's it. Pathetically easy to avoid.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
I never get sick of that line. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Should I do a voice reel demo at some point? Let me know in the comments. I can try some of my best impressions, and the quality of that fog texture is horrible. What the? For a second there I thought the game was glitched.
Get a load of this.
Oh dear.
It's no use. Give up.
Oh, alright.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
But he always can. Eggman, stop. You're just...
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
On second thought, don't stop. I love that line so much.
Get a load of this.
Alright, here's the easiest part of the boss.
It's no way. I can't.
You talk too much, Eggman.
All systems full power. It's no use.
And of course, the TAS4 PC version's glaring fade-outs. Any more gets a load of this?
Ah, he's not gonna get away with this. It's no use. Give up.
Nope.
No way. I can't believe this.
Watch out.
Wait
He's up to
for it.
something.
And that's it.
Hey, I'll play with
Strike a
you
pose. And we have finished Sonic's story. Everybody give me a pat on the back. Just kidding. So, what we have here is an end cinematic. Oh, excuse me. And we see that Tails is alright, and boy does he have stories to tell. So, I don't know if I should give my reflections on this game or not, or maybe just Sonic's story because we're not finished with the whole game yet. So, I like Sonic's gameplay style. His levels are pretty well designed, except for a few instances, and of course the game's glitches, and blah de blah. So, you know what, you don't even need to see the credits until the very end, so I'll see you guys next episode with a certain two-tailed fox as the guy in the spotlight.